Kia ora e te whānau. Kua tae mai ne ki te tautoko, e tēnei kaupapa. E kore, e mimiti, nā mihi. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou. Tātou katoa. Hey! It's Ryan the Lion, or Ryan Te Reona, if we're speaking Te Reo Māori, which that was a mihi to a group. Just reflecting on the Motivation Te Reo Māori course that I enjoyed on Friday afternoon with Turakara Bartlett and a team of people that I guess started off as strangers, but by the end of the day we left as our own whānau. Our whānau is typically known as a word for family in relation to whānau, hapu, iwi. It can also mean group. So we were a group of people and we went through the experience of the Motivation Te Reo Māori. We got taken through what we wanted to learn, and as a group we'd all said that we wanted to learn the protocols and understand where they fit. So there's a karakia, the mihi, the pepeha, waiata, and what happens when and what's appropriate. And so one of the things I wanted to share around learning languages is I've learned a number of languages, and one of the things that I find really helps me that might help you is I start by parroting the sound. So it sounds like I'm talking with an accent that's not mine, and that's not because I'm taking the piss, which is what some people might think. It's because that's how I learn the sounds and get the pronunciation correct. So whether it be French, Italian, Mandarin Chinese, Hindi, Russian, Japanese, I speak with the accent I hear the teacher speak with. And then I start piecing together, that sound means that word means that translation. And it was mind-blowingly good. So everyone's been on a whole lot of training courses for a whole lot of stuff, and I've got to say that from the coaching style or teaching style to the way it was taught, to the amount of content, to the stories and anecdotes, to the warmth, the realities, the truths. You know, we were kept in line. We weren't led away with rubbish. We even got to provide feedback to each other in the group, which was quite different. We didn't know the person, and then of course as the day went on and we all got better, then there was not as much feedback to offer. So we basically had to give the hardest feedback at the beginning, which I guess helped bring us together and bond us through the experience. And to me, that's just an aspect or a part of what I'm learning about the Māori culture. It's about the connection, the mana akitanga. And also got to write our own personalised pepeha, which is an introduction of ourselves. And you know, the advice is don't go off the template, because for Māori, if I was to say that, you know, the example was if I was to say that my mountain is One Tree Hill, and the person I'm speaking to is actually the iwi, or of the iwi from that place, and they've got ancestors buried there, then it's incorrect. So I talked of my ancestry from Cork Island and other parts of the world, and the fact that I now live in Te Aratu, and just sitting with my totara tree behind me. There's a bit of a nice backdrop considering, and can't hear it, but there are quite a few tuis around as well. Anyway, the course was amazing. Whether you book on it as an individual and go with a group of strangers, or you book it perhaps as a corporate booking for your team, I thoroughly recommend it. And to be honest, when I do my networking and LinkedIn coaching, I'm going to borrow some of the things I learned from Turakara as to how to teach people, because it was hands down the best learning experience I've had so far. So there we go. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Ka kite anō, and see you soon after listening to